Hi everybody, it's Cyclone. Today we're gonna review the new Völkl Vöstra V9 305. Let's go! So I know that you're all excited about this technology right here, but just before we go on the court, I just want to talk about the specs and the cosmetic, and then we can go on the court and I'm gonna give my final rating. So this racket is 100 square inch head size with the unstrung weight of 305 gram unstrung weight. You have a 16 by 19 string pattern and you have this V shape in the throat that should help to get a different feeling. So basically what it's doing is extending the mane so that you have a different feeling. So let's see how it's gonna play. I really enjoy this cosmetic with the black, the gray and the orange. It looks really great and I'm really hyped about this racket because if you've been following me lately, and if you haven't, don't forget to subscribe. I really enjoyed the Pure Strike 100. So now let's see how this racket compares to the Pure Strike 100 because they have similar specs. Let's go on the court.
On the court with the new Völkl Vöstra V9 305 gram, the first thing that I felt was really how solid the racket is overall, but also how easy it is to have access to control, but at the same time to power. So you're not feeling that this racket is entirely powerful, but you're not feeling also that it's only a control-oriented racket. So I would say that it's a good overall racket from the baseline, but at the same time, you're not losing any feeling at the net and not any feeling at the serve. So it's really serving any purpose when you're playing tennis. So you don't feel like this racket has any issue. The V-shaped technology is bringing a bit of a trampoline effect to the string, so I would highly recommend you to string a bit higher, maybe 1 pound higher. And yeah, it's really easy to have access to heights. You know, the launch angle is I would say fine to me. You know, like I said, you know, it's a good overall racket. There's no such of a thing that, you know, stands out, but there's nothing that really stands as a big issue for the racket. So if you want a clean racket, a clean 100 square inch head size that can do pretty much everything, this might be the racket for you.
Alright, so overall I really enjoyed the new Völkl Vöstra V9 305 gram. I just like the way that Völkl engineered this racket because you have this great mix between, you know, a modern style racket with this 100 square inch head size, 16 by 19 string pattern, but at the same time you have this classic feeling. So that's really good, and so that's something that makes this racket a bit unique because, you know, most of the time when you have modern specs, you don't have this classic feeling, but this one does. It's a great mix between, you know, controlled power. It's not a really powerful racket. I would say that it's really the continuation of, if you know, the VCell 10. So this is the racket that is a bit more control oriented. It's a bit like this one, but a bit easier to play with, and thus the V shape here makes a difference. I would say a bit, yes. It's making, you know, I'm not sure if I can really feel it all the time, but yes, it makes a difference because you feel like the head size is a bit longer, so it makes the string, the main string, a bit longer, so you feel like more this trampoline effect. So if you like that type of feeling, definitely consider to try this one. And one thing that I forgot to say in the intro of the video, if you've played with the VCell 9 and you think that this one is the same, no, it's not the same. It's a brand new mold. So the problem that they had back then is that, you know, every number are the control. So if you have the VCell 1, it's a real powerful racket. If you have the 10, it's a really control oriented one, but the 9 was really powerful and even as powerful as the 8, and so it wasn't really clear. So now the new V9 is really a continuation, so it's a bit more control oriented than the 8, and you have this a bit more classic feeling and a bit more powerful than the 10, so it's really the continuation now, so it feels a lot better. So if I have to rate this racket, I would give this racket 9.15 out of 10 because it's a racket that I really enjoyed. Thanks to Racquetville for letting me try this racket for you guys. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.